Hi guys, welcome to my Bajerski YouTube channel. Back at the academy now, ready, preparing for our first pure energy healing course coming very soon in a couple of weeks. So I'm glad to be back. I've got a nice fresh mint, yay, fresh mint tea here. Feeling a little bit jet lagged, but overall I'm okay. Stomach's a little bit dodgy today, that's why I'm drinking green tea. I think it's all the travelling, to be honest. I think being on a plane for so many hours, it's not really healthy for anybody. But you know, hey ho, that's how you get around, right? Unless I swim. How are you all doing, guys? Are you all okay? Well, I had so many subjects to talk about today. And because I don't feel 100% in my stomach, I thought I'll just quickly show you what I'm preparing now. And most of you already know what I do and who I am. I'm a crystal healer, and and now I'm more about working on individual crystals, traveling the world, picking out, hand-picking the most beautiful crystals, working on them, and then getting them set into a lovely setting, mounting. And then I put them on the website, and I always have a lovely little write-up about each crystal, depending if I've worked on one or if I've worked on a batch of maybe 10 and I've worked on the same energy. So that batch will have a specific added energy within those particular crystals to help you along your journey. And a lot of people go onto the website and simply choose a crystal because it springs out and they feel it, or they may read the little write-up and think this is just right for me. Either or, it's still beautiful. So I'm going to show you a few of the crystals that have just come back now from Bali. So basically what I do is I travel the world, and I basically hand-pick crystals to the feel, to the touch. So I'll put them in my hand, I'll feel them, and if they feel right to work with, I begin the work. So I get the crystals and then come back to the academy, and then I start working on the crystals as an individual crystal or a batch of maybe 5 or 10 or 20, depending on what I'd like to put into the energy of that crystal. Once I finish work on that, then I send them to various places, whether it's in Spain, whether it's in the UK, whether it's in India, whether it's in Bali. They go to a specific location where I feel they're best set. So I'm going to show you some which are set in Bali now, and they arrived back a couple of weeks ago, and now I'm here. I'm going to show you them. Do you want to have a look? Okay, right. Don't get too excited. Here we go. Here's the first batch. Can you see? Oh my God, getting excited already. Okay, so let's let me bring you down here. Don't look at me so much. Look at the crystals. Okay. Get a bit lower. Come on, guys. Have a look at these crystals. Come and have a look at them. So here is a very, very beautiful opal. I don't know if you can see it. Mounted really beautiful. And all my crystals now have a signature just here, MB Mark Bajerski. And the reason why that is because they're not just crystals anymore, they're pure energy healing working crystals. Okay, so the working crystals, so I've worked with them. So that's why I put MB on there, so people know that they've been worked on by me. It isn't out of ego, as some people have said, which I think is a little sad when people are quick to jump to conclusions. But you know, when I've worked on these for sometimes 100 hours, I like to put a mark there to say I've worked on them, because they're not just a crystal anymore, they're a pure energy healing working crystal. So, but anyway, everybody to their own. Okay, oh, I'm so excited, look. Okay, so these are hand-picked, very high quality Herkimer diamonds. You see them? Beautiful, beautiful crystals, amazing. Here are again some really beautiful pyrites. There you go, nicely mounted at the back. beautiful. And as of course, look, here's a big, beautiful tektite. Look at the size of that one, mounted so lovely. That would probably go to a healer or somebody who works with the public. So this is quite a big piece that they can hold. And then we go down to some teardrop tektites. Nicely mounted, as you can see, all handmade. With a beautiful family in Bali who work together as a family, so they're always happy and bubbly, which is great. Wow, there's so much to show you. Malachite, look how that's been mounted, and look how pretty that is. Is that beautiful? Very strong mountains as well, which I really wanted. And then I thought these were really gorgeous. These are protection angels. Can you see how they've been mounted? Aren't they beautiful? That particular one is not a crystal, but is a crystal, a bit like Moldavite. This one's cherry quartz. It is glass, but I've worked on it. So, like anything else, you can put good energy into anything, like water, like anything. There you go. There's a rose quartz one. Isn't that beautiful, eh? Here's a very, very nice piece. That's Larimar. See how that's been mounted? Isn't that beautiful? This is basically a clear quartz crystal which has been coloured. And this one is now called Sunshine Aura. Very beautiful. Labradorite. Like the mountain on that. Nice, eh? Another labradorite. All hand-picked. Each crystal is hand-picked out of many, many thousands of crystals. Couple of citrines there. Love citrine. Very beautiful. These are hand-picked citrines. I mean, to see them inside is gorgeous. It doesn't really do them justice, really, on camera. Aqua Aura. Again, another Aqua Aura. Okay, I'll put these down and go to the next group. This is a very interesting crystal. I haven't really talked about Shiva Stone. Shiva Stone is a beautiful crystal, it really is. One day I'll talk to you about that. Isn't the mountain gorgeous on that? Copal, which is very, very similar to amber. Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely love this to work with. And I have a slightly bigger one here, which is also divine. Look inside there, can you see? Amazing. Wow. There's so many different types. This has been mounted quite beautiful. Tektite, mounted the other way around. I thought that was really pretty. Angel Aura, like Angel Aura? Beautiful crystal. Really is a beautiful crystal to help you connect. Well, this one, again, I love the mountain on this one. Look at the mountain on that. Isn't that beautiful? A nice piece of citrine inside there. I loved working with this one. Really nice. Then Dambrite. Beautiful. Aquamarine. So gorgeous. So basically, guys, these crystals are all handpicked from around the world, and they've all been mounted now. Look, it's an apple. Look. Oh, there's so many beauties here. So many unusual, beautiful crystals. Look at the mountain on that one. So as you can see, I have a huge love for crystals. I really do. And what I started doing more and more was being a little bit more choosy about the crystals, buying from really good sources, and just making sure that everyone was genuine, everyone was, had good vibration, good energy. And out of the thousands of crystals that I went to many shows and many traders, many guys who owned caves, and meeting all these unusual different people, I would also, it would be so relevant and so important that I could feel their energy too. I can only work with certain people that I feel their energy, because if they're on a good vibration, then it's a good start. So a few people used to come on walks with me when I was buying crystals at shows, and I used to bring them a few years ago, and they would say, what about that stand? And I'd say, no, that's not a stand for me. And even though there were beautiful crystals on there, I would have to feel the energy of whoever was selling it. And it's only a personal thing, but it means a lot to me. I have to believe in the person who loves the crystal. So it's not about selling as much as loving the crystal. And you can obviously tell that certain people are there because of business, and then other people are there who genuinely love their crystals. And this is a bit of advice for you guys, if you're at a stand and you speak to somebody and you can see they're genuinely interested, the key things that you will notice is that they will give you all the time in the world. And they won't be looking at everybody else to try and sell to, but they will make sure that they'll talk to you about a specific thing. And it's not like they're just saying it because they've read it from a book, but they genuinely want to talk to you about that crystal and explain what they know about that crystal. That's a good start, because you know that that person is more genuinely interested in what they're selling. And these are key points, If their energy is good and happy and they feel good, well, then you know that the crystals around them are going to generate that same energy. If the person that you're on the stand is angry, bitter and all that, well, there's two things. One, I don't want to be surrounded with people like that, for one thing. And two, you normally attract what you are. So I would rather be attracted to somebody who's happy, who loves crystals, who loves enjoying feeling them. And I think the other key thing is when somebody sells you a crystal, they're more interested how your experience was with that crystal. So I've often shared with you guys, when you buy a crystal, I don't get excited more than you send me a message saying, Mark, you would not believe what's just happened after buying one of your crystals. That brings me more joy than anything, because I am genuinely interested in knowing how you feel and how that crystal has helped you and what happened. And out of the thousands of messages of people sharing their magic or this mysteriousness about the crystal and the healing and the properties of awakening and the psychic and all the rest of the things that happen, the abundance flow, everything, it blows me away, and it makes my day. It completely makes my day. So I have a place in my Gmail account, and it's called Love and Light. And basically, anybody who sends lovely messages about their crystals, I put them into there, and I say one day when I retire, I'm gonna scroll down and spend probably a year reading them all, and I can imagine the excitement I'll get from it for the rest of my life. Well, that's it, guys. I hope this was an interesting little topic for you today about crystals and how I work with them. A crystal on my website is not just a crystal. You can buy a crystal anywhere in the world, but with my crystals over the past 15 years, and I have many crystals on that website that I have been putting on that website for 15 years. There are so many crystals on there, and some of them are still 8 or 9 years old, and they go to the right person at the right moment. And each one of those crystals have worked on me, with me, on my clients, in meditation, in sound therapy, in whatever kind of absent healings or whatever kind of work I've put into them, or I've worked with my clients. So they hold a different energy, a more higher vibration, and that's why people love these crystals, which are pure energy healing working crystals. I hope you enjoy them, guys. I'm going to drink this tea now, and I'm going to do a little bit more work, and then I'm going to have some rest today. As you can see, I'm a little bit tired, but I wanted to share something with you today, and I guess that was quite exciting because you can see how excited I am just looking at them. Do you want to have another look at them? Come on then, let's have a look. Can you see them? Aren't they beautiful? Okay, guys, take care of yourself till tomorrow. I think I'll be stronger and happier tomorrow. I think I just need this jet lag to just wash off a little bit, and I'm going to get some sleep, I think. Have a most beautiful day, whatever you're doing. Take care of yourselves, and thank you so much for ordering your pure energy working crystal from my website, guys. I really appreciate it. Sonia's coming in now, and we're going to get them shipped out to you today. So thank you so much once again. Have a great day, whatever you're doing, from a beautiful Mijas Pueblo mountain, from my heart to yours. Have a great day, guys. Take care.